Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome to the Brother Ben X podcast. We're going to be going live again here today because there is a situation that many of us have been seeing, and I was wondering something, but as I've been seeing things unfold, I recently seen a video by Willie D. Willie D covers a lot of issues in our community. He does a lot of, news stories. And I ran across this video that he recently did that I would like to share with you guys. And honestly, I want to get your feedback. For those who don't know, there was a brother who was, I want to say murdered. He ended up dying later in the hospital after being beaten by 5 black men who work for the Memphis police. Now, I've heard a few stories. I've seen one that was saying that he dated one of the exes of one of the police officers, but I also saw that it wasn't confirmed and things of that nature. So I don't know all of the facts and what has been brought out just yet, but I want to share the video. And the reason I want to share this, I'm not going to show the actual beating, but I'm going to share the first stop, because when I first seen this video, I don't know about y'all, in my mind, the way that they was acting, it was like they have some animosity towards him already. Like they knew him, or it was almost like you would have had thought that he shot at them and drove off, and they caught up to him the way that they were so aggressive when they first were pulling him over, as if it was already a problem beforehand. And I'm going to show y'all, which is kind of why I was thinking in my mind, like, this is deeper than just whatever they pulled him over for. They got like they got something. So let me share this video with you. I'm going to let y'all see it. Traffic stop.
The Memphis Police Department released video clips of the deadly arrest of Tyre Nichols, a 29-year-old black man who was pulled over for suspected reckless driving on January 7th. The footage you are about to see contains disturbing images.
Okay, so we heard that it's supposed to be for reckless driving. Let's continue.
And language. This first video clip shows the moment officers pulled over and confronted Nichols.
I didn't do anything. Hey, I didn't turn your ass around. All right.
So look, they saying, be ad nigga, you know what I mean? So they already, it's almost like you would have thought that they in the hood and done caught somebody who was stealing from them, the way that they talking. I mean, they not even trying to be professional. The verbiage is like they just on the street somewhere done caught some random dude.
You don't do that, okay? Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Okay. Tase your ass! All right, I'm on the ground. Lay down! Chest down! Please stay on the ground! I think tase you! Get on the ground! Lay down! One! Now! Taser! All right, okay. Turn your bitch ass around. Break your shit. Okay, dude, damn! Turn the fuck around. Put your fucking hands on your back! Bitch, put your hands behind your back while I break. Okay, stop. I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. You guys are really doing a lot right now. Bro, lay down.
So like with this man, if this man didn't hit nobody, like I gotta be fair. If the dude driving and he done hit the police, he done hit a bystander, he done ran a light, almost killed somebody, this energy it may be understood. But I ain't seen no reports about he done hit somebody, done almost killed somebody, done dangered somebody, for them to have this type of energy right here, man, putting the brother over.
I'm trying to go home. Man, if you don't lay down. I am on the ground. Put your hand on your stomach. I got you. Spray. Okay. Get the fuck back. Stop. I'm not doing it. Please.
The clip ends with Nichols fleeing the scene and officers chasing him. This next video angle is from the body cam of an officer getting out of his vehicle and running to where Nichols is pinned down.
Hey, give me your hand. Give me your hand. You might get sprayed again. Hey, Mike.
All right, so I'm not gonna play this part right here where they started to beat him. I'm not gonna play that part. But I wanted to play that first because I wanted to play that first just to talk about why. Well, that gives context to Willie D's video about he's about to explain how he's found some type of news about how it was premeditated. So let's listen to what Willie D has reported on this. Let's check it out.
What's up, family? The plot thickens. Word on the street is one of the 5 black uncivilized mutt Memphis police officers who beat motorist Tyre Nichols to death during a traffic stop is also a super simp. Yeah, fam. The simps continue to take L's in 2023. It's going to be a lot.
All right, now here we go. We got somebody said, why your, he can't even spell right here. Why your, let me put it on the screen so y'all can see it. Parlay Clan, right, says, why your don't riot? If it was a white cop, your riot quick. What's the difference? Well, first of all, look at how quick these black police officers was pointed out and arrested. Now, how long have we seen in the past how long it take white officers to be arrested and charged? That's number one. Number two, there already was many riots. If you just use your fingers, them same fingers you use to make this slick comment, if you go to YouTube and search protest riots, they was already doing that too. It has happened. See, the difference is when we do something to each other, 2 people lose almost over 90% of the time. The person who got killed and whoever did it quickly will be handled, quickly will be arrested, quickly will have justice served to them. But white cops, the reason we riot and the reason that our people are always up in rioting because we lost one, but then they'll take theirs to Burger King and they'll get a burger. They'll get off. As you've seen those who have been on film and have gotten off, or they won't get the same time or charges as those who look like us. So that's the reason for the rioting. We don't riot just because somebody died. Most of the time the rioting is because of injustice that goes on with a white cop when a white cop kills a black man or a black woman. So just to clarify for you.
Not more, fam, because it's real early. Now, reportedly, Tyre was dating Officer Demetrius Haley's ex. And Demetrius wanted her back badly. So badly that he hatched a plan to eliminate the competition. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that this was a hit from the jump. Demetrius.
Now, I do want to, just because this is being aired on my show, I do want to say it does say he's saying allegedly in his video. Y'all can't see the title of his video, but this is allegedly. Now, I have seen this story on Twitter. I have seen this story going around. So if any of you all get anything official where it has been confirmed, feel free to share it, though.
Haley knew exactly what he was doing. It's also alleged that Officer Demetrius Haley took photos of Tyre after he and the other 4 thugs in blue stomped him out. And get this, fam, sent the photos to the girl. If true, the message is, this is how far I'll go to get you back. Or perhaps the message is, keep playing and don't take me back, and the same thing could happen to you. Dude was jealous. He wanted her back. Could not get her back because allegedly she was now into this free-spirited skateboarder. And him with all of his Memphis police officer badge, gun, and uniform could not be her knight in shining armor. So he allegedly hatched a plan to eliminate the competition for good. What do y'all think about that, fam? I think it is absolutely plausible that that could happen, and I'm sure that ain't the first time something like that happened. People use their power to get back at their adversaries all the time. And I can guarantee you it happens in law enforcement more than anywhere, because when you are a police officer, you have access to addresses, private information that other people don't have. If you don't have direct access, you call your buddy and they give it to you. You call your buddy in the department, they give it to you. You call your buddy at the courthouse and they give it to you. So
we have someone in the comment section said, Sister April Williams said his dad said it's not true. His son and him worked together and he wasn't dating nobody on job. Okay. So that's an update. If you got that video, just shoot it to me on brotherbenx@gmail.com so we can stay updated. We're gonna play this video a little bit longer.
It's people in law enforcement and the court system. They use their power, their connections, their resources to get back at their enemies all the time. And this, I do believe, ain't no different. I definitely believe it because this dude got a record already of stretching his authority. Another guy accused him of, damn near beating him to death while he was locked up. This is another black guy he did this to. So he already got a record. He got a history of beating up black folks, stretching his authority, beating up black people who he have some type of power over. This happened, the other beating allegedly happened while the guy was in prison, and Demetrius Haley was a corrections officer. So he beats this guy damn near to death and get a promotion to become a police officer. That's way to go, Memphis. That's how y'all do it, huh? That's how y'all be getting down out there, huh?
So we're going to pause it. I think he's just going into commentary here. Somebody asked about the white officer. I believe the white officer was also arrested. Now, this is just my personal opinion. I think that he's not showing up on a lot of these different, pictures and things of that nature because he wasn't necessarily the reason for the, I would say, murder. I think the reason the brother ended up dying is because of the injuries from the beating, the tase. I think, brother Tyre, he got up and took his shirt off and started running after he got tased. So it probably, bothered him a little bit. But unless I didn't see it when they was beating him, he was getting tased. But I only thought that the tase was in the beginning, which is what I showed, and then he took off running. But I think his face and like his injuries probably came from, I'm assuming, majority of the actual beating that came from the brothers. But man, what's y'all thoughts, man? If y'all not following me on YouTube, make sure y'all come over to YouTube, Brother Ben X, and I want you guys to share and just kind of keep us updated on updates that y'all see if it's something that I miss. Because my personal opinion, I don't know if it's about this girl. I don't know if it's about his ex and all that type of stuff. I don't know. However, I do think the way that this was done, man, it had to be premeditated. It had to be where it was more than just he's driving reckless. And if it wasn't, there needs to be some type of mass reformation of the Memphis Police Department. If they didn't have no previous history, if this wasn't premeditated and this is just how they act for somebody reckless driving, yeah, they definitely shouldn't have been police officers in the first place. This shouldn't, if that's what it was and they find out, you know what, it wasn't nothing premeditated, they need to do a whole sweep and have somebody from the outside come in and do a whole new retraining on everybody that's in Memphis. If this is how all five, now I can see if one was acting out, but we got 5 people that's acting out, and even the white guy. Hell, yeah, he wasn't doing the beating, but at the same time, you was there and you know they was going too far. You didn't try to stop them. So anybody who wasn't doing the majority of the beating, but you didn't say, hey, hold on, man. Hey, okay, all right, damn. If you ain't even do that, yeah, you just as guilty. So it's either one or two. It was either premeditated or, man, the whole staff needs to be reformed and retrained. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man, over on YouTube, man. If y'all find some new stuff that comes up, because I'm thinking, though, it had to be something before then. Just the way that they was talking. They ain't even say, get out the car. You know, usually it's, get out of the car. All right. They give him a chance to either get out. Dude just came up to him, opened the door, pulled him right out. I'm like, come on, man. This is something else, man. You got something else in your heart. So thank y'all for listening, man. If y'all want to support the show, you can do so via Cash App. Y'all know none of my platforms is monetized anymore because of what I talk about. So if anybody wants to support the show, as y'all see, I'm getting back on my podcast. I'm starting it back up. I'm getting back consistent with it. If you guys want to follow it on Apple Podcasts, just type in Brother Ben X Podcast. Oh, and one more thing. How many of y'all have not seen my short film that I made about this story? Press the number 1 if you have not seen my short film, because I made a short film about this the other day. It's on my YouTube channel. Have everybody seen my short film on this? If you haven't, I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna go to my YouTube real quick. This right here, the last video on my YouTube is called Black Devils Made in America. Go check that out for me, man. It's a short film I put together. Man, I put this together in about 2 days, and it's called Made in America. And I just talk about, from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, what we should do if we are pulled over by the police. So, man, y'all go check that out for me, man, if y'all don't mind. It's called Made in America, a little short film that I put together. So go to YouTube, type in Brother Ben X, and go check it out. And if y'all don't mind, after y'all check it out, leave a comment and just tell me what y'all thoughts is and what do y'all think some of the solutions is when we get pulled over like this. All right. Y'all have a blacktastic night.